look to take charge at the FedEx. Forum, and we're going to bring it to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Wizards will kick off their road trip right here.
And I think we'll see them try to come out strong here. They know it's just a short stint on the road, and this is where you want to play smart, efficient basketball in games like these and get back to that home court.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Porter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Outside Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Morant with it, now guarded by Fox, and finished off by Williams.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Anunoby. A 3-ball. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
And guys, how about the scoring of De'Aaron Fox?
The scoring ability of Fox is off the charts, continuing to perfect his craft while also seeing his rebound numbers go up. That's how you become a reliable, complete guard in this league.
Now Fox, after Norman Powell missed from long range. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Kicks it out to Collins. And again, Washington with the triple.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Payne looking around. Back to Morant. Outside, Payne. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Robert Williams.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Grizzlies making a switch here. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
The shot's good from Gafford.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's McLemore. And McLemore slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. McConnell with it. Now defended by McLemore.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's McLemore. To the wing on the left. Takes a three. Christopher, that's good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
To the paint. And stolen by Cousins. Christopher, that's good. Christopher's got 5.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Off target from outside. Wizards leading by 8. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Gafford.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Payton for 3. Tries again. Rebounded by the Wizards. Now here's McLemore. From downtown. Buries it from 3-point range. 3 points. He's got 5.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And so it's the Washington Wizards holding on to an 11-point cushion. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button. We saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. It's Powell on the wing. Inside. Here's Bitadze. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
You gotta love how Cousins uses his size, his reach. He's more prolific on the defensive glass, but obviously a factor on the offensive end as well.
Out to Morant, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Here's Fox. Following the basket by John Morant. Fox deciding where to go with it. And it's Fox with the jam.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Christopher. A three-pointer off the mark. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you, and in some ways it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside, Fox. Rebound by Williams.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Double team on Williams. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Power down with both hands.
What a savvy pass by Fox. This is a guy who really sees all angles on the floor.
Over to the left wing. Outside, Bane. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Stolen by Collins. To the middle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Down low. And Gafford throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. And the rejection by Gafford. And here is Bane. He has 6. "12 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Melton. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Wizards lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. To the inside, Collins. And he uses the glass on the layup. Collins has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Washington.
You know, over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out. Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 5 now.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Bane, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first 5.
The Wizards shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
So it's Washington now. The Grizzlies making the shot. Here's Collins. Here's Turner. The 15-footer.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Left side, Bane. Morant outside. Puts up a 3. Collins grabs the miss. Wizards leading by 5. Now Anunoby. Outside Fox. Outside Porter. Oh, good with the triple. Memphis with the ball. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Payne for 3. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Washington Wizards. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. They get it back.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Here's McConnell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
1:09 left in the third. In the corner, it's Bane. Here's the drive. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there. Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Now here's McLemore. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. No good from Cousins. The Grizzlies trailed by 4. Inside. Here's Gafford. Collins grabs the miss. Here's Washington now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Out to the wing. Pass to Cousins. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
6 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Christopher. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Wizards leading by 6. McLemore with the ball. Shoots from the line. Bay pulls it in. McConnell in the corner. Memphis moving it around. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Wizards lead by 8. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Wizards? Melton's shot is good.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
To the paint. Here's Cousins. Takes it off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. To the left wing. Here's Gafford. Rebound, Washington. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Shots good by Turner.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
The shot by Williams, no good. Washington leading now by 11. Here's Christopher. And that one is hammered home.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
In the corner, Powell with it. He takes it in.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Turner with the screen. Down low. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there if you can pull it off, and he did. Pass to Collins. Here's Christopher. Jacks up a 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up 3s.
Four on the clock. The 3. The shot that time, not on target. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And they go to the intentional foul. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Substitution on the court.
Give him a round of applause, your Springfield Tennessee. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Fouls, that's good.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And Fox gets it to go.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Wizards.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for John Collins.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And it's Morant missing. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Fox, no good. Payne for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Now, here's Fox. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the